What's happening, fight fans? Welcome back to the MMA Mindset Wolkernite Fight Championship 5. Another pre-fight interview. Really looking forward to the card. I've said it 20 times before, but 27th of July, Grantham Mears Leisure Centre. Get your tickets, links in the description, or go to your fighters who you want to support. Go to their Instagram, they'll have got it on there. Get your tickets through them. Make sure that they get a bit of a kickback. If you just wanted to come and you don't know any of the fighters, 10% off online. So make sure you make use of that discount code. We also have some more affordable tickets as well. We've got £35 tickets in the top seated tier, verging all the way down to our VIP gold tickets, which are cage side. So whatever your budget or however much you want to pay, we've got you covered. So yeah, make sure you get your tickets. But yeah, without further ado, I'm joined by my mate Luke Webster. Thank you very much for joining me, mate.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, not a problem, man. Are you excited about getting into the Vulcanite cage? Because obviously it's not a place you've competed before, and it's just a new environment for you. You excited about getting into the Vulcanite?
100%. Yeah, I am really looking forward to it. It's been about 2 years since my last fight that I had on golden ticket, so I'm really looking forward to showcasing how much I've improved within that time frame, and especially with Wolkernite. I've seen like the setup before. It's a really good run show, so I am looking forward to competing on it.
Yeah. Well, obviously, I just wanted to kind of speak about that layoff. Any particular reason for the long layoff? Just making improvements, self improvements, or anything in particular?
Um, Mainly improvements. One, I'd say a little bit of the layoff was due to health reasons at one point, but that's all sorted now. That's all. I'm all on top of that, and I'm just really just looking forward to showing how I have adapted my skill set over that two-year period.
Yeah, just as obviously like as an example, what sort of improvements do you think you've made over 2023 and then the first part of 2024?
Um, I'd like to say my striking is a lot more sharper than it was probably say 2 years ago. Definitely got better at cage defense since my last outing. I know that much. um, just a lot and a lot of conditioning. That's one thing we've really been focusing on for me in this camp. A lot of conditioning. You know, making sure my body's in the right state for when I do come out into competing on Wolkernite.
Yeah, well, it's something that it never really changes, all the way from amateur level, all the way to pro level. I mean, like at the pro levels, you've got people like Max Holloway, like Michael Chandler and stuff who can, and Colby Covington who can just go for days, and that's why they're at the top of the sport. They don't necessarily carry massive amounts of power like Holloway or Colby do, but they've just got that ability to keep going all the way to the end. And sometimes that's what wins you the fight. I was at your last fight in Golden Ticket because Golden Ticket's another show that I follow and do a bit of work for. And the thing I was quite surprised by was the level of experience that of opponent that you took for your first fight. This guy was coming into his eighth amateur fight at the time. You were making your debut. What was the kind of thought process behind that? Were you just looking to get into the cage and thought that this would be a good starting point?
My theory and my thesis on fighting has always been I'll fight anyone. I don't care about your record. I don't care about who you've beat or who you've fought. Like it's a fight. At the end of the day, it can change just like that within that cage. And I believe I have the confidence within myself to feel that I can be able to stand in that cage with anybody that would they put in front of me.
Yeah. Well, you and Joe Wood both pushed each other to your limits as well. It was an absolute war. Is that something that you're going to try and avoid this time? Maybe a bit more calm and calculated fight and not an all out brawl.
I will definitely try to be a lot more calm and calculated this time, 100%. That is one thing I've been really trying to focus on, not just trying to get caught up in a massive brawl constantly. That's oh, sorry, were you gonna?
No, carry on.
That's one thing that my coach has been working on, because I don't know if it's just that caveman brain inside of me, but as soon as I get punched in face, I just I just want to just want to start scrapping, but I
that's
can't do that. You know what I mean?
yeah, it's the whole. I need to get that one back. Oh, because I've
Yeah,
took one, I need to get one back, and sometimes it's maybe not the cleverest way of doing, but that all comes with experience at the end of the day. So
yeah.
it's something that'll just come in time. What's the kind of been the breakup of your training for this camp? Where have you been spending most of your time, and have you been anywhere else to maybe get a bit more experience with other fighters?
Um, I'd say in terms of sorry, can you repeat that again? Sorry, that's that question again. I do
No,
apologise.
no, it's all right. Just like where have you been spending your time training for this one? Have you been breaking your time up at a couple of different gyms?
Oh, no, I've mainly just been sticking to my roots, with what I know, just training a resurrection. I feel like the coaches that we do have there are genuinely world class. Tim, Chris, and Dave, they're all genuinely really good and very, very knowledgeable coaches. And I genuinely believe for the area that we're in, I believe that they are genuinely probably the best MMA coaches that you could get.
Yeah, well, you see the guys from Resurrection at quite a few events as well. I've seen the guys at Battle Arena and stuff like that. So, and you kind of get a feeling of the people who come to events and they keep themselves to themselves and they're respectful and they're polite and they carry themselves well. And at the end of the day, like obviously we appreciate people coming in and putting on great fights, and we appreciate people coming in and they're game and ready to get in there. But we like people to conduct themselves in a professional manner
Oh,
backstage as well. And I think that's kind of something that you instilled a lot in by obviously your coaches. Do they work a lot on your mental aspect and how you are outside of the cage, as well as obviously the martial arts skills?
we're 100%, yeah. Especially with my coaches, Chris and Tim, they have 100% shaped me into the person I am now. Because a few years ago, I was just an absolute delinquent. Like I was just doing drugs all the time, just getting into trouble with the police, and I ended up just going into the MMA gym one day, and they've completely changed me as a person, and I think it genuinely is for the better. So yeah, I do believe that not just them themselves, but the sport itself has just given me a lot of clarity within my mind.
Yeah, definitely. I think I know a lot of coaches. I know like Wayne at Fourth Dimension. I know James Dixon at Lions Gym. All of these guys, and they just would not stand for any bullshit because at the end of the day,
Yeah,
it reflects badly on them, and they don't want it to come back round on them. So no, that's a good way of not just coaching the body, coaching the mind as well.
yeah.
Looking into the rest of 2024, obviously you've had that big layoff. What are you looking to kind of get out of 2024? Are you looking to have a few more outings and keep active?
100%, yeah. I'm after this, I am looking to be as active as possible. I'd like to hopefully get a few more wins under my belt, and then see where it could go from there. Could maybe ask for a cheeky title shot or something, but got to see how it plays out first.
Yeah, definitely. You can always call your shot. We appreciate that. Like, it's just a way to half of this business, especially when you're at your amateur level, is building a name for yourself and self promotion. We've seen people like George Staines. Obviously he made his pro debut on Octagon. You've got Curtis Campbell, obviously on FCC. He was one of the best amateurs in the country. They've made this platform for themselves, and they will get a jump start into the UFC because of the platform they've already made for themselves as an amateur. So it's all about self promotion. So we always love people calling their shot, maybe being just putting themselves out there. So yeah,
Yeah.
100% agree with there, Luke. And then obviously, just before I let you go, I do this as like a little bit of a tradition at the end of every single interview. Do you have a prediction for fight night or how you think the fight's going to play out?
Um, I'm predicting that he's going to try and be very stand-up heavy in his approach to this fight, because I found out that he's had a lot of kickboxing experience prior to this. So I'm expecting him to try and be very, nearly said grappling heavy then, very striking heavy with me. And we're cooking plans up in the gym around that.
Imanari rolls, flying triangles, the whole lot. Let's just throw it
I'll be,
on.
I'll be doing all ninja stuff.
Let's just throw it out there. But no, Luke, I really appreciate you coming on, mate. Looking forward to seeing you fight, and yeah, like I said, it'll be a cracking night for you, and we'll make sure that the experience all the way through is the best it can be for you, mate.
Thank you. I am really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to putting on hopefully a very good performance for everybody that comes.
Yeah, it will be. Like I said, get your tickets, links in the description. Head over to Luke's Instagram as well. Make sure you give him a follow. I'll put all that in the description, and probably somewhere on screen if I can remember to do that. Sometimes I don't, but I will put it in the description. But no, just once again, Luke, really excited to see you fight, and all the best for the rest of your training camp.
Thank you. Thank you
Not
very
a
much.
problem. Nice one. Peace out, guys. Thank you.